Hey guys, Jason Joey, and today we're watching and reacting to episode 6, of Scam France, season 1. We're getting through this fairly quick, it's going by, chugging along. I did enjoy the last episode, I think it was a lot better than episode 4, which I'm glad about. And we'll just keep hoping that I'm kind of hoping something dramatic changes to the original story, but if not, it's not the end of the world. We obviously got the trailer for Scam Italy the other day as well, and that looks very different to Scam France and the original Scam, which I'm happy about. I think that airs in a few days, so we'll have 2 Scam uploads a week kind of going on as well. So yeah, I'm hoping that's kind of got a different tone to it, because like I said, and I can't blame it if it's the same story, which it will be. But if it's the same tone wise, then that'll be kind of, like I say, get a bit after a while, but it is what it is. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like. If you want to, remember to subscribe. If you do want the full uncut reaction to this episode, as well as all the others for Scam France, then a link to the Patreon page will be down below. But for now, my friends, let's do this.
Tu vas rester là, me regarder ce que t'es?
Bah ouais, j'ai envie de passer du temps avec toi un peu.
Ok.
I love that, bro. She's so cute.
Nous, on a compris.
Look at her. I want to be a boyfriend.
Je me suis isolée toute seule dans une chambre et il y a Alex qui est arrivé et je sais pas ce qui s'est passé, on s'est embrassés.
Alex.
They build up
Pas de
that.
chelou avec le vernis à ongles là?
Mais non, Alexandre, le terminal. Je me sens comme une merde.
Oh, is he gonna snake them all out again? Classic Isaac move.
Emma,
Being snaky.
vous êtes juste embrassés, non? Bah voilà, c'est pas comme si t'avais des sentiments pour lui ou je sais pas moi.
Quand même, ça craint. Enfin,
T'es pas amoureuse d'Alex?
non,
Bah voilà.
mais s'il l'apprend,
Little
je sais
smirk.
pas si
Like,
quelqu'un nous a vus.
can't wait to spread this news.
Qui par exemple? Eh ben, il y a Thomas qui a embrassé Anna de seconde. Il y a aussi Boris qui a embrassé Sophie de seconde. Et il y a Alex aussi qui a embrassé quelqu'un.
And a shit in herself.
Clara.
Ok.
Moi je parlais de Alex, mec, Alexandre.
Non.
Mais si. Ce serait tellement ouf si tu sortais avec lui et moi avec.
Arrête avec Charles. Il y en a marre, sérieux, là, j'en peux plus, je craque.
Fuck it
J'en ai
out.
marre de te voir avec ce maillot.
She mentioned him like
Viens.
twice.
Viens voir, viens.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Ok, tu vois cette fille? Charles se l'est tapé. Elle aussi. Et là-bas. Là, encore une. Et là-bas. C'est tapé cette meuf aussi.
Ils ont pu l'avoir n'importe où ce t-shirt.
Daphné, tu te promènes comme un trophée sur pattes là. Oublie Charles, tu lui rends ce maillot et tu récupères ta
I
dignité.
love Daphne. Look at her.
Dans cette histoire, c'est lui.
Oh, she's crying, guys.
À toi.
I guess she needed to hear that. Like, she needs to know that, but oh my god.
Les filles. J'ai réfléchi à ce que je vais dire à Charles.
De quoi tu parles?
De ma dignité.
T'en as pas assez réglé.
She's a bit. Oh my god, she's horrible.
Bah, je vais lui dire que j'ai compris son petit jeu et que
My
je
dick
refuse
is
d'être
it.
traitée
You
comme
don't have
une
an age.
prisoner
It's like,
et
what
que
the
je vais rentrer.
fuck, man?
Tu dois surtout pas faire ça.
Quoi?
Parce qu'il est trop beau son maillot.
Mais ça n'a rien à voir avec son maillot. Charles, il est stylé. Si t'arrêtes de traîner avec lui, retourne à Casepa pour notre fête. Tu sais, celle qui doit attirer tout le lycée. Tu veux vraiment tout foutre en l'air comme ça?
I do not.
Daphné, elle a raison.
If they make a season 4 about her, I'm not gonna watch it. I just don't like her. Is he gonna be savage like William
Je
was?
pense que je vais me balader comme un trophée sur
Even
pattes.
I love William. He was a dick in season 1.
Quoi?
J'ai capté ta technique, hein, et c'est pitoyable. La moitié des meufs du lycée se trimballent avec ton t-shirt et franchement...
Attends. Je crois qu'il y avait un petit malentendu. Mais c'est de ma faute. Je suis désolé que t'aies pu penser que je te
Is he gonna
considérais
say
comme un
it? Because you'd never
trophée. C'est
be.
pas le cas.
Here we go.
T'es vraiment pas assez belle pour ça.
Yep, he said it. She is like straight up.
T'existes même pas
She's the
pour
best looking out of all of them. Oh, Daphne. Legit. Okay.
Waouh! T'es un mec génial, toi, dis donc.
Oh, go on. Let's see this then. This should be good.
moi.
Let's see if you're as brutal as
Tu
Nora
fais
was.
souffrir d'un énorme complexe d'infériorité Faut avoir besoin de t'acharner comme ça sur une nana de seconde. Ah non, ça y est, je sais. Tu te faisais martyriser par tes potes parce que tes poils pubiens avaient du mal à sortir. Arrête de te comporter comme un vieux cliché ambulant. Et au passage, deviens quelqu'un de décent.
It was fine. It wasn't Josephine level. The thing with Vilda is she was naive and she kind of some stuff she bought on herself. Daphne, I genuinely just like I don't know. I love Daphne.
Vous avez vu la nouvelle série qui cartonne là
To be clear, I'm not saying Vilda bought what Williams said to her on herself. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Tellement mieux que j'aurais
some things later on in season 1, it was like,
Bah ouais. Mais je sais lire.
À l'extérieur.
Les gars, on a un problème.
wait, Jesus, that so fast paced. What the fuck? They're skimming through this story, man. Daphne, yes, with the blow of the hair. That's a thumbnail right there. That queen. It might not be, but I do want Daphne on the thumbnail or Emma. You know, the two only good things about the show.
Ça va, tu tiens le coup?
Oh, last time it was Isaac there for her.
Ça ma pauvre café, parce que ça va tellement mal.
Now it's Daphne's there for her.
Je sais qui a balancé.
C'est qui?
Tu déchires Emma, maintenant tout le monde sait que t'es une pute.
Pardon, mais tu te prends pour qui en fait? Dis-moi.
C'est archi sympa de défendre ta besta. Ça y est, vous êtes les meilleurs amis
Well,
du
that
monde, c'est
girl
ça?
shit herself
C'est
when
génial. T'inquiète pas, tu vas...
Manon
Elle va finir
packed
par foutre
up.
ta vie en...
T'as déjà venu avec Ingrid et Sarah, toi?
Ouais, c'était il y a longtemps.
I'm curious how they do
Je
Daphne's
voulais dire pour foutre ta vie en l'air.
part with
C'est ça
this.
pour foutre la merde, Daphné.
Because Vilda came across as really bitchy, like in the original when she confronted him about Jonas and Ava. So, like, I was way off Vilda when they did that scene. It's like, oh, Ava's just a slut. It's like, what the fuck?
T'as juré, hein? J'ai juré.
Oh, Justin Bieber, innit?
Attention.
Baila, baila, oh. Toi, toi, ma belle Andalouse, aussi belle que
This
jalouse.
isn't
Tu bouges, le temps s'arrête.
Justin Bieber.
Non, je perds la tête.
It was more cringe with Nora because like you wouldn't thought she'd be into Baby by Justin.
Écoute, Charles-Henri, c'était...
Charles. Mais tu peux m'appeler comme tu veux.
Ok. Du coup, je vais t'appeler... Troulic. Non, ça veut pas, non.
Tu sais ce qu'on dit des gens qui disent non? Que leur nom est un oui en attente.
Ah ouais.
Um,
Du coup, si t'allais
no
attendre
one's
chez toi,
ever said
moi,
that
ça va me prendre un
ever,
petit peu de temps.
Charles. Alright, I'm curious about the scene. Don't ruin Daphne. Don't ruin
Vous
it.
savez toutes, Emma a légèrement dérapé à la soirée déguisée avec un certain Alexandre.
T'as fait réputation parce que ses copains, ils l'insultent pas. Donc t'as juste arrêté d'insulter les autres filles, c'est aussi simple que ça.
Et toi, t'as juste besoin d'arrêter de me parler comme ça et de me laisser parler. C'est pas la seule raison pour laquelle il faut se méfier d'Emma.
Don't like this.
C'est pas la première fois qu'elle vole le mec de quelqu'un.
De quoi tu parles?
Bah, Emma, c'était la meilleure amie d'Ingrid pendant archi longtemps. Ingrid avait un mec en troisième, elle était ultra amoureuse et c'était le plus beau couple du collège. À la
They
fin de la
don't
troisième,
have to
il a
do
voulu
it
se comporter
exactly
hyper
the same,
bizarrement,
like
il a fait
literally.
Et évidemment, Ingrid en a parlé à Emma. Et Emma l'a réconfortée comme si de rien n'était, alors qu'elle savait très bien pourquoi le mec était devenu comme ça. C'était avec Emma qui trompait Ingrid. Et le mec en question, c'est Yann.
That scene was no way near,
Alors on peut quand même dire
no
que
way
Emma s'est
near
comportée
as
comme ça.
effective as the original. No way
Ou au
near.
moins,
That
enfin,
was
on peut dire
tragic.
que monde de gangsters, mais pas chez nous.
Oh putain, mais j'en ai marre de t'entendre dire des conneries, c'est un truc de ouf.
Jesus. Oh
Alors,
shit.
écoute, j'ai balancé de l'eau à la tronche d'Ingrid parce qu'elle était en train de te traiter de pute. Parce que tu t'affichais à danser devant Charles juste pour le chauffer. Mais tu veux savoir comment ça fonctionne dans mon monde de gangsters? On juge pas nos amis. On est là pour eux. On les défend quoi qu'il
I'm
arrive.
not with Daphne on there. I'm sorry. They've done it again, so it's just like. It's annoying because I don't see Daphne's character being like that. Just Vilda, you could, but not. Oh dear. Man on. To be fair, a lot better this episode. Still not great, but you know. This scene was one of my favourites in the original, when it's got 3 minutes. It's not going to do it, is it? It's not going to do it well.
Je m'en fous de ce mec. Si je l'ai fait, c'est parce que
Again,
je
they're
pensais que
rushing
c'était
through
un
it.
mec, c'est tout.
That's the best thing about Skam, is it takes its time with these scenes, and it's just like real, and you know what I mean. This, they do get a lot of scenes right, but there's ones like this where it just feels rushed, and then the scene just
pris la tête avec Ingrid en pensant que je te trompais avec elle.
On serait pas là si t'avais pas fait ça.
Ah, donc c'est de ma faute.
C'est ça ce que je veux dire, mais c'est juste que. Je sais pas, j'essaie de t'expliquer pourquoi ça s'est passé.
People's like, you just follow everyone as well. Don't see that all, that's bullshit. Avi, you could, not here. So you better not say that.
Vraiment, je m'en fous d'Alexandre, j'en ai rien à faire. C'est une histoire de merde, ça peut pas tout gâcher entre nous, Yann. Yann, je t'aime.
Le problème, c'est pas
It's
qu'il m'ait
gonna
trompé.
do it. You just follow everyone, but she doesn't know.
Toi, ça t'a pas suffi, hein. Il a fallu que tu te fasses des films sur moi, sur nous, que tu trouves des meilleurs
That's
amis, qui pensent que
bullshit.
c'est tellement cool de sortir avec des terminales. Ouais. Alors forcément, tu te mets à les imiter, à faire comme elles. Avec vos soirées de merde, là.
No.
T'as pas
Like, in a way, I could see Jonas's point of view from the original when he said stuff like that. And I saw Ava's, but here I just can't see his point of view. I get he's pissed, obviously, but I mean, like, who are you deep down? You just follow him. Emma knows who she is. She's a fucking queen.
Tu sais ce que tu veux? Parce que je peux pas le savoir pour toi, moi.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé, mon Dieu? Est-ce que nos choix vont nous mener dans le feu? Serait jugé seulement pour les crimes dont je suis l'auteur. On devait faire la Corée ensemble. C'est ton pas préféré, la faire solo. On devait faire la reggae ensemble. T'as déposé les armes devant l'ennemi pour quelques euros. On devait faire la monnaie ensemble. Que le succès puisse nous accueillir dans ses bras. On devait finir notre vie ensemble. Maintenant, c'est
Okay, there we go. That is episode 6 of Skam Fronts, season 1. Again, I'm so conflicted with it. Okay, first off, Manon. She was a lot better. This is the best she's been. It's the only time she's been a good character, like in the entire show so far. This was her best episode. Her going up against Willie, Charles, wasn't as, OP as when Nora did it, but it gave more to her. But I think her standout scene was actually when she went up against Daphne and was like, I'm not listening to this, and just walked out. I thought that was good of her. Again, I just don't see Daphne going about that scene the way she did, because they set her up to be really good mates with Emma. I thought like those two had like quite a close bond, like more so than Emma and Manon did. Manon, I don't know how you pronounce that one. But yeah, more so than those two did. I thought Daphne and Emma had a pretty close bond, so I don't really just see Daphne saying that stuff to all the mates. Like, I get telling them that's whatever, but the way she went about saying it, saying, no, it's not my fault, everyone's calling her a slut, and saying, oh, we got to kick Emma out of the group and all this, it was just like, Whereas, like I say, with Vilda's character, she was never that close to Ava anyway. She was more so involved in wanting to be popular and get all these, part of the cool crew, more so than I think Daphne was. And she'd always had that kind of sly, she wasn't, Vilda does get a lot better, like, I'm not saying that she was like this whole show, but in season 1, she had that sly kind of backstabbing way to her, I think. So I could see why because I didn't like her even before she had that scene where she threw Ava under the bus. I grew to love her, obviously, but I mean, up to that episode, I didn't like her. But here, it's just like, I just don't, why did they have to go about it that way? They could have done that scene and had it in a completely different way. And when she was telling the story of like Yann cheating on Ingrid with Emma, it was just like nowhere near as effective when it did the flashbacks and then the person turns around and it's Jonas. Like, well, the realization of that Jonas cheated on Ingrid with Ava, but it's Ava's fault. Whereas this is just like, the story was so poorly told. It's just rushed through. Because again, this was one of those episodes like they did with episode 2, I think it was, where they put 2 episodes into one of the original. So it is more fast paced and it's more quick. But the thing about Skam, which I said in the episode, is these scenes and these conversations that they have, they take 5 minutes, 6 minutes to really get through it, and it's like, but it gives it that more real sense to it, and it was way more effective, I think, when it takes its time. Not every scene, not every conversation needs to be as long as it is in the original Scam, but I'm saying big ones like that, they definitely were needed, like the end one there as well between Yann and Emma. It was just like, it's just done. It's just like 3 minutes, whereas again the original, it's like a 5-6 minute conversation between those two, building up to him, Jonas saying to Ava that like he doesn't really recognise who she is anymore, and she's just surrounded herself with all these friends. And because in the original that was like episode 8 that happened in, I'm not exactly right, but let's say episode 8, you did have that sense that she kind of changed a little bit. Whereas here, because it's episode 6, it doesn't seem like she's changed at all. So I'm just there like, what you chatting shit for, mate? You shan't change at all. I hope you get where I'm coming from with that. Like, I didn't think this was a bad episode. I did enjoy the episode, but you're inevitably going to compare it to the original. It's just how it's going to be. So, if the original didn't exist, I would say this is a good episode, and it still is a good episode, but there's just some things, it's like, it could have been done so much better than it was. So yeah, kind of disappointed how they went about Daphne's character in that scene. Charles is still a dick, but Manon was a lot better. I'd say that was the biggest positive of this episode, is she was a lot better than she has been the previous 5 episodes. The only time she's been interesting. So yeah, rating for the episode, I'm going to give this one, I think if it took its time with more scenes and didn't ruin Daphne, it would have been an 8, like the best episode, but because it didn't take its time with the scenes and they kind of messed up with Daphne, I think personally a little bit, I'm going to give this one just a 7 out. Yeah, I'm going to give this one just a 7 out of 10. Still a really good episode for Scam France so far, but yeah, not amazing. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Like I say, if you do want the full uncut reaction to this episode, as well as all the others for Scam France, a link to the Patreon page will be down below. And I'll see you next week for episode 7. Thank you to Henrik as well for giving me this episode early. Usually I get these up on the Monday, but I'm putting Ruby up on Monday instead of what was going to be Scam France. So yeah, Ruby is going to be on Monday now, but this is what's going to replace Ruby today. So yeah, until next week for episode 7. Peace.